Hi there. I'm Sergio. I am a realtor in the Longmont, Colorado area. And I've just been thinking a lot about the home buying process and more so like the initial steps of the home buying process. So I even, got to thinking like what would be the absolute first step that someone would have to take uh, to even get the ball rolling when thinking about buying a home, right? Now, I again, like in my last video, I said I am assuming that you're in a similar position as I am because you clicked on this video. Maybe just curious about what's in Longmont. I'm kind of assuming that you're at a place where you're just thinking, okay, I think that maybe we might look into buying. We might look into seeing what is needed, and I figured that if I just kind of kept it as simple as possible and not say any numbers, anything like that, just kind of kept it to the point, the better, right? So the first thing that is recommended to kind of like make sure you have a grasp on is having good credit, right? Um, without saying specifically like what number you need to have, because always in this industry it just kind of just depends, right? But if you can say that you and your partner, or if it's just you going in, have a good credit, then good, then great. That will probably move you along the chain. Also debt being something that if you don't have a lot of debt, and debt is definitely something that's looked at, but if you don't have a lot of it, that's one of the key indicators of what will get a loan officer to kind of be able to hand you that money. Another thing is making sure that you have a stable job, that you've been able to prove that you've been able to bring a consistent stable income for a little while. I would probably say at least maybe about a couple years, whether it's in the same job or the same industry. Another thing too is having a little bit of money saved, so down payment is something to where we are very lucky, at least in this area, to where there are a handful of programs, especially for someone who might be considering buying for the first time home buyer, and that there's just a lot of different organizations and programs that can kind of help you, assist you. There's some pots of money that you and I can definitely look into and try to dip our toes in, if that makes sense. Um, After you have those 4 points, right? Credit score is good, debt is low, the income stable, and the down payment is, it's you have enough to put a little bit of money down. That is when you connect yourself with a loan officer. Now, this could be a big bank, it could be a small bank, it could be a credit union, but essentially what you want to do is kind of get all your finances put together, and kind of just put the numbers and have everything, your taxes, everything ready to present to the loan officer. What they do is they just kind of go over it, they verify some things, they look at your credit, all that good stuff, and when they are done, assuming the best, if you do get approved, it's called a pre-approval. You get a letter saying, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, congratulations, you are pre-approved through this bank for X amount of money. So once you get that letter, it's kind of just saying to me, kind of saying to the world, hey, this person has enough money to and has got a backing from a bank to go house shopping. So that would be the very first step, to get all your finances in order, talk to a loan officer, and get yourself pre-approved. Take care.